Hey guys, hope you guys are having a lekker day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for checking out my channel. Please like, subscribe. Subscription is free. It's just to show YouTube that you guys enjoy watching my stuff, so I can do more content. Okay. Reason for the video is I want to give you guys just a quick little. I'm gonna say cautionary if I can. It's not really what I want to name it as, but just a few little hints, especially with the T4s, the T7s, not really the T8s because that's a different engine and a different gearbox. I'll get to that at a later stage. But for the T7s and the T4s, a couple little things for good fuel economy. So, if you can, try to stay in sports mode. I know it sounds weird and you should use more petrol. Actually, you don't. You use a lot less petrol because when you're pulling away in eco mode, the car is actually a bit lazy. You need to press the pedal longer, so you're using more petrol. So it just seems also very sluggish. Putting in the sports mode, you press the pedal, it wants to go accelerate a lot quicker. That you'll spot that sometimes you think, okay, you know what, you want to go back into eco mode. You get used to sports mode. I drive basically permanently in sports mode. I've been trying to convince Chery to actually give us a software update that it'll stay in sports mode, like the bigger cars, like the Amodas and the T8s and the Max. Now, another thing as well is here in the Halfveld, like I say, normally sunny Joburg in Pretoria, but it is actually quite overcast and it's a lovely 17 degrees, so it's actually nice. I found here in the Halfveld, with the fuel, I always find that using Shell 95, now I'm not saying it's the best to use, but what I found from my experience, and a lot of people have said the same thing, they've tried it and they found out that using Shell 95 is actually one of the better ones. Now, that is for South African market. I don't know about the Australians, I don't know about Brazil or Turkey or I think even Italy as well. Let me know what you guys use that side and which one you find better. I find that Shell, then followed by BP, and then engine. The Caltex is not bad. Total isn't too bad, but then Sasol, just, I don't know what it is about their chemicals, but it just, you don't get any power and the fuel consumption is absolutely terrible. But let me know what you guys think. Then another thing, as the kilos get higher, your fuel consumption will drop, and that is a guaranteed. A lot of people, you know, you're not going to get a wonderful fuel consumption from the first kilo you drive. It's not going to happen on any car, regardless of what car it is. Maybe an electric. But all the cars, like, I mean, and a lot of people have been saying, oh no, the fuel consumption's high. But then as they start driving, they're realizing, okay, it is dropping, it is dropping, it is dropping. I myself, yes, I do a lot of kilos. I do a lot of driving in and around different type of traffic. The last week I've been driving, have not been driving nicely, considering that there is no traffic, so I've been actually hooning it down some of the roads, and I've literally had the aircon on the whole week because it's been mother hot. You know, most of this week has been 30 degrees and plus. Today's actually one of the nice cool days, and I mean, my fuel consumption is, and I'm not lying, you can actually see it, it's still 13 k's a litre, and like I said, I've been driving like a maniac, you know. So yes, I mean, and like I said, driving fast, driving reckless. Although I don't drive stupidly reckless, but still having the aircon on, and I'm still hitting 13 k's a litre, so I mean, you can't complain about that. Tire pressure on these cars, specifically the the Tigos, you got to do your tires on cold weather. You cannot do it after driving for an hour on a hot day and then decide you want to check your tires. Your pressure is not going to be good, because don't forget, as you drive, the tires get hot and the pressure in the tires actually expand, so the temperature increases as well, so it does the pressure. So before you drive in the morning, you get to the nearest garage and, you know, find a pump that is reliable. Normally ask the guys, they'll tell you, okay, this pump is working lacquer or this one is not that lacquer. Always do your research. Generally pump your tires on the T4 to 2.3 and on the T7 to 2.4. I pump mine to 2.4 because I've got a lot of stuff in the boot, so it's got extra weight. So you've got to take into consideration, what are you putting in the car? If you're going to be having a T7 that is fully loaded, you need to start looking at about 2.5 because of that extra pressure and the extra weight. Then once you're on the open road, you'll see your fuel consumption will be lacquer as well as your driving ability. Also, once you are on the open road with the CVTs and you've got it in sports mode, especially in South Africa, because the national roads are 120 kilos per hour. Set your cruise control at 125 so that your car itself is sitting at about 122, so you're not breaking the speed limit type of thing, because we've got a 10 kilo what's it, we can go 10 kilos over the speed limit type of thing before we get fined. So it'll sit at about 122 and then slot it into manual. So you're sitting in 9 gears, 2,500 RPM, sitting at 122. You'll watch your fuel consumption be wonderful. I did it, and at one stage I was sitting at about 15 Ks on a liter. So yeah, like I said, it's just a quick little one. I'm not going to do too much, but I just thought I would let you guys know about some of the ins and outs about the fuel consumption, about the cars, and just check that out, and then give it a test and let me know what your results are. Like I said, this is not for everyone, but majority of the people that I have spoken to and I've gotten them to test this, they came back with positive feedback. So just a nice little things, especially for the guys that are heading back towards their work or heading back towards, I know a lot of guys are like driving from their holidays now back home. So stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you guys next. Hopefully in the next video you'll see me in a T7 all-wheel drive. Cheers guys, bye.